What's up, YouTube? I'm Super Dan the Shoe Man. I've got another Super Dan Eats video today. Esper and I have been trying to find the perfect steak. Not for her, really, because she doesn't really like steak that much, but because of Trent. Trent loves steak, and since she's been pregnant, she just can't get enough steak. So, you saw in the last video, the first video of Super Dan Eats, I sous vide the steak in the oven in a pot, and that was okay. It turned out pretty good. And then the last video, because she liked that sous vide steak so much, she got me an immersion circulator. I was able to use it. It's just an awesome tool. It worked so well. The steak was perfectly cooked and tender. And but that video, it was New York strip, which I'm not a terribly huge fan of, and it wasn't that marbled, which you can't really expect for the price that I paid for it, for choice meat. But today, in this video, she called me from Walmart and said, hey, these steaks actually look pretty good. What do you think? She told me they were $10.99 a pound, which is a little bit more than I wanted to pay. Ended up, I think they were $12.99. I'm pretty sure you see it in the video. But she sent me a picture of several of them. And even though they weren't really thick, they were really nicely marbled. And they were really nicely marbled. So take a watch at this video. Up until this point, these are the best steaks we've gotten. These are the best steaks we've eaten. They've tasted so good. We put them on the Blackstone instead of on the egg. The last two were on the egg, like 700 something degree sear. Really hot, really fast sear. I've got 2 more steak videos coming. And on the next one, like, I almost blew my egg out. It was just ridiculously hot. It's kind of dangerous to get it that hot, but I did it for the vibes. I did it for y'all, and because I like steak that's cooked like that. First, though, before we get into the food, let me give you a word from our sponsor. This is John chapter 6, and this is verse 35. Jesus replied, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry again. Whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. This is after Jesus had fed the 5,000 men or 3,000, however many thousands of men it was, with women and children also, from just a couple of baskets of food. He was also talking about how it was God who fed the Israelites in the desert from the manna from heaven. It wasn't Moses that did that. It was all from God. And they were like, he was kind of frustrated with them because they were all just like, oh, give me some food. It's really cool. You have these miracles of food. And they were thinking that's all it's about. So he was kind of like, no, this is not about this. This is about everlasting life. I'm here for something way different than that, not just miracles like this. So he was trying to relate it to something that they were already talking about and they had on their minds: food. I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry again. Obviously, I think plenty of people fast and religiously and fast, and it can be done, and it can be pretty powerful too. Could be dangerous in some cases, but it can be done. But it's not like he's saying you will never actually want to eat food again. It's just saying that him and the love of Jesus Christ and the love of God in your life just fills a void that cannot be filled with anything else, regardless of what it is, even if it's just some awesome fish that some kid had coming by that ended up feeding 5,000 people. Like, that's an awesome story and tells us so much about Jesus' character, but this tells us more that he is the bread of life. And we like eating, but we like breaking bread together, even though I'd rather just break some meat or slice some meat. But I thought that was a really good one to go with today's video. So enjoy the rest of this video. Before the next Super Dan Eats video or something like that, we'll open this one. It's just a regular old dump, but I want to show it to you. But we got enough food video. Oh, we also went to the barn at the Willow. It's just a little like bake stand, like an honor bake stand. They just tell you the Cash App and Zelle stuff, and then they have some stuff in a fridge. You just pick it up and send them some money. And it's like a nice, how would you describe the place? Enchanting?
It's like walk into a forest and like it's pretty. It's like,
yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere, like Rome, Rockmart, Georgia, in the middle of nowhere, Northwest Georgia. And they also have like a nursery, so there's like a lot of plants around, even though it's also in the woods, but there's a lot of plants. And what else?
Kind of feels like magical kind of.
It's a magical, enchanting, yeah, it's like a magical place. And there's a little white, I don't know, just a little white building, like doesn't even have a door on it, I don't think, just an entryway going into it. And then there's a couple a fridge and a freezer and some cookies and stuff out. And we got so much stuff this time. We took Peyton and Atticus right before they left for the summer, and then Hesper and I went and just got everything. We pre-ordered a lot of it because a lot of times it's like 30 minutes away from us, so a lot of times, because it's getting to be a big deal, when I drive out there, a lot of the stuff isn't even there anymore. like it's sold out. And they restock frequently, but it's not like a big time bakery. It's a bake stand. When they're out, they're out. They just, you know, they try to restock it. I didn't want that to happen, so they allowed me to pre-order some stuff, and then I bought some more stuff, and it was all pretty good. So check out this video. Hope you like it. Hope you like these food videos. We'll be back to shoes soon. Luckily, I've got a camera woman who reminded me that I forgot to say, tell your grandma about Super Dan Eats delicious ribeye steaks, sous vide, so they're extra tender, and then finished at a really high temperature. This time, I think this one was actually on the Blackstone instead of on the egg, and just delicious food. Tell your grandma, smash the like button, tell me what you think about these steaks, and which other shoes you're looking forward to coming up soon, because there ain't no shoes in this video. I'll see you next time. All right, today's gonna be another food episode. I've got some more ribeye that's on sale. This is McLaren Farms, and this is from Walmart. But I thought it was $10 a pound, but it's not. It's $12 a pound. It's more than I wanted to pay. Hesper got these, and I just didn't see the price right. But there is some decent marbling in these. So we're gonna cook these, get these ready to cook tonight. The pennies just dropped today. The social status pennies dropped today, and they're just sitting on social status. Kind of crazy. Might have to pick up a second pair. But anyways, I'm gonna get these ready. I'm gonna dry brine them now. I'll show you how to pack. I'm gonna use these two, kosher salt and a little bit of MSG to dry brine these. I don't think I put the MSG on when I dry brine them before, but I'm going to now. So you can see this salt on it, and that's why I want to make sure we can see this. And I'll give you right before I put it in the, I'll give you another shot right before I put it in the fridge, so you can see what it looks like when I take it out of the fridge in a few hours. So I'm gonna salt these up, and I'll get it in the fridge quick. All right, this is what they look like. You can see plenty of salt on the outside, and it's currently just before noon. We'll probably take them out at about 3 or 4, and we'll give them a look. The very fine stuff you see on there, you can only see a little bit of it still, is the MSG, and then the coarse kosher salt. You saw this on the intro to the first Super Dan Eats video. Hesper just kind of finishing up some of this stuff out there on the patio, making the patio nice. We're about to put the other curtains up. And I just took our steaks out of the fridge. I'm about to wrap them up for sous vide. So you can see how on the fat you still see the salt. The salt doesn't soak in, but on the meat it does. A little bit of extra moisture there that came out from the salt, but for the most part the salt soaks into the meat. Apparently it does really soak in, and it's a better way to season your meat. So I'm gonna put probably some extra seasoning on Hesper's. I'll show it to you afterwards if I use it, and wrap them up in bags, stick them in there to sous vide. Water was 118 out of the tap. It's already coming up pretty fast like it did last time. See, the water's all moving, and about to get the air out of those. Put them in one more bag together and stick them in there. All right, first stop today, we're at Findley's. They do catering and barbecue and butcher stuff. Hand-cut steaks, organic chicken, bison, elk, venison, wild boar, alligator. I've had the elk, maybe the venison from here, but it's hit or miss. Some of the stuff is not that good. Like not the meats, but like the what do you call it? Jerky I've had that just really wasn't good. And this is a family-owned place. This is probably their most rundown of their shops, but it's family-owned. There's several of them, and we'll see if there's anything any good here today. All right, so wall of jerky. Tried one of the pieces. It's okay today. This is all fresh sausage, and then some fish over here. I've had a couple of these sausage before. By far the best one that I've had is the Bohemian garlic. That's kielbasa, but Bohemian garlic, there it is, right there. Delicious stuff. Lots of different stuff here. smoked one of these briskets from here. It was pretty good. But it wasn't terribly better than my Walmart brisket that I smoked the same day or the day after. Alright. Elk garlic, I've gotten that one. It was pretty good. Jalapeno cheddar, man. I should get some of that. I might get that. Elk shoulder. That's what I cooked before, and it's really good. I don't remember it being that expensive, though. Boneless leg of lambs. Elk jalapeno cheddar sausage.
I don't like elk.
Don't like it. Snack sticks. I'm good. I don't really want snack sticks. This is all cured meats. Smoked citrus. That's prepared salmon. Not cooked, but prepared. Hot dogs. Bacon. Egg. Coffee bacon. Look at that coffee bacon. Applewood bacon. Cooked brisket. Beef bacon. Pastrami. Pastrami looks good.
As long as you're not cooking.
Because this thing's the house up?
Yes.
Tasso ham, I guess. I didn't realize what that was until he turned that over. I might have to get one of those. Harvest Time Market. Deli. Amish lunch meat and cheese. Fresh eggs. You getting fresh eggs?
I don't know.
I thought you said it was a butcher shop.
I think they added on. Whenever I came here, it was different. Like they added to it.
Ooh. Cakes. Hershey's ice creams. Pies. Pickles. Crab dip. Ranch cheese curds. Oysters, catfish, shark, salmon, shrimp. That looks pretty good. Outlaw burger. I'm just looking at And now we are at the barn at the Willow and their little bake stand. Picked up some of this stuff for Hesper and for us for the weekend. I had to pre-order it though. I'll put a link down below to their Facebook page. But it's like out in the middle of nowhere, and it's like an honor stand, honor bake stand, where you just walk in to this nice little area, get what you want. And there's mine. And you can get other stuff in here too, I guess. Pies. This is a candy apple. I really wanted a caramel apple. Oh, this is the caramel, okay. So hopefully that's what we've got. We got hot pies. and ice cream cakes. Okay, Southern tea cakes. Might grab some of those too. Chocolate chip. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some more. So we'll see these at home. Once we get home, we got peach pound cakes and vanilla pound cakes too. Big $39 giant pound cake. So I bought a couple extra things, but here's the pre-order. Hesper's gonna take it out and we're gonna take a look at it. Caramel apple, is that toffee?
I don't know. Is that an option? Oh yeah, it's toffee.
Okay, it's toffee, yes. That's what I got you. I just wanted to make sure it was toffee.
Okay.
So, apple number 1.
Alright.
Apple number 2.
Yay.
They have some that look like they have peanuts in there if you wanted something different as well.
This is pound cake.
Let's see. Oh yeah, 5-pound cake. It's peach or vanilla?
It says vanilla.
Yeah.
Willow vanilla.
Willow vanilla, okay.
Willow vanilla. And willow peach.
Willow peach.
Oh, this one I might try. Or I mean, I guess I'll try both.
Yes, you will.
But this one feels good.
It's softer, lighter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, it's got a bunch of peach in it, so you can put those back in there.
Okay.
That should be it in there, right?
Yeah, well, I was just gonna leave them for a second.
Okay.
And then what'd you get?
Look. I mean, what do you mean, what did I get? This is just extras that are in there,
This
so.
is turtle bake.
Yes.
The willow bake
turtle
thing.
bake. Turtle bark.
What did I say?
Bake.
Oh, that's funny. Very nice. Chocolate. Is this like fudge?
It's a fried pie.
Oh.
We can eat those now because they're warm.
Yes, I'm hungry. Peach.
Peach fried pie. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Oh. Southern tea cakes. For a second I thought that said salmon tea cakes. And I was like, oh.
So, do you think that's like a shortbread?
Yeah.
I was hoping it was shortbread. That's what I want.
Yeah, like a little scone or something.
Yeah.
Scones are a little bigger, but ooh, those look really good.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookies with pecans. Okay, so our whole dashboard is full of Daniel's goodies.
Baked goods from the barn at the Willow. And so, I showed it to you when I was in there. Like, the pre-order was different, but it still just got my name on it, and anybody could walk in there and take it. But there's a camera too. But the rest of this stuff, so the bark, the fried pies, the cookies, and there was other stuff in there too, but I didn't want to run out of anything. I didn't want them to run out of anything, so I pre-ordered the other stuff. But you just pay through Cash App or
Yes.
or
Paid
PayPal.
Cash App, thank you. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that one I already paid for. I paid for that on like Tuesday
Yes.
when they offered the
Well,
pre-order.
they said they appreciate it.
Yeah, I know. And then I just bought these because they were there. So let's look at the fried pies.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
I mean, get it so you can eat it.
Well, I didn't think it was going to open like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one's peach.
Take a bite.
Okay.
Very homey. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, my turn. My turn.
Very good.
The dough is not sweet at all. I expected it to be sweeter.
Okay, there's chocolate. Okay.
It's not warm anymore.
No,
Chocolate
there's
came
nothing
out.
in there.
Yeah, I know, like,
Oh,
because it's not warm.
I'm turning the heater on.
No thanks.
Okay.
No, take a bite.
It's okay. It tastes like pudding.
Just like pudding. All right, no more fried pies. It's not bad, but it's not like,
You
man, that's
expected
good.
something else.
All right, we'll try the rest when we get home.
Okay.
All right, we're trying tea cakes. Why didn't you untie it or cut the ribbon?
We have Ziploc bags.
Okay. All right, I am hoping that these are shortbread-ish. Yeah? You don't think they're gonna be?
I don't know.
You're looking at me
No,
like...
I'm just like waiting because they're not shortbread cookies, but you're expecting shortbread cookies.
Yeah, but it's like shortbread is something that an English person eats with
Okay,
tea.
so look.
Quit moving so fast.
Oh, sorry.
All right. You take a bite first. No, go ahead.
Why? Okay, here you go.
My turn. Shortbread-ish.
Yeah.
Needs,
This would be good dipped in coffee.
needs more vanilla.
Just pour it on the rib.
Right. No. Okay. Now
It takes a second.
the flavor
You
came
gotta
in.
rub your tongue on the top of your
Yeah.
mouth.
So the fried pies, they're just
Yeah.
not that good. They weren't bad. They just weren't good.
They weren't what you were expecting.
So we got some other stuff, goodies we're going to try this year. We already tried these. These are from, what's it called? Harvest Time. Great Lakes potato chips, kettle cooked,
Smell good.
sea salt, onion, pepper, skin on. That was pretty good. I like those. They were nice and crispy.
Okay.
What is this?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip with pecans.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. You not taking a bite?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Oh.
Are you?
No.
See me?
Pretty good. The chocolate took a second to come through, too. Also needs more vanilla.
Chewy.
Yeah, texture's good. I like texture.
Yeah, it's lacking vanilla.
Needs
Big time.
vanilla. Like turtle
The
bar?
chocolate's a little overpowering.
Yeah, and it comes in really strong.
Yeah.
It's alright, though. Elijah, come here.
Okay.
Hey, boy. Bella's recovering.
She's doing so well.
Yeah. She had a somewhat emergency spay at 8 years old. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's not like hard.
Good?
Missing the butter taste. Like, when I think of this, I like, because when I make my pecan pies, it's like almost like this, and it's lacking that
Buttery.
vanilla butter.
Needs both vanilla and
Yeah.
more butter. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get back to you after we do something with these.
Okay.
So this has been at 134 point something for 2 hours now. We're gonna let this go just a little bit longer because I flipped it over. It was floating on the other side. A little bit longer, maybe 30 minutes, and then we'll cook it up on the Blackstone. I guess this thing's still going, even though I took it out. Hit stop. Maybe it's just got a fan in there to cool itself off. That's 3.5 hours. There are the steaks. I'm gonna take them out, put them here so we can dry them off. I think I might resalt mine, put a little bit more salt on mine, and then we'll head outside to the Blackstone.
Hello.
New curtains. It's not bad. Looks pretty good. You ready to eat?
Sure.
All right, get the Blackstone cranked up. So I got onions going on high heat, a little bit of avocado oil, kosher salt. Steaks are ready to go on in just a minute. We had to open it up a little bit because it's getting a little smoky. I think I need some more oil too. Yours got a really good sear on it. Sit down. All right, the Blackstone got a decent sear. I don't think it's as good of a sear as I did the second time on the New York strips on the egg, but it's pretty good.
That was real dumb.
Real go. And mine was good too. I just had a piece of the little point at the bottom. And it was like perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, perfect. This is, I think, by far the best one yet. It's not as thick as either of the other ones, but it had more intramuscular marble fat. Cooked perfectly again. That's it, right?
You're so pretty.
Say bye.
Choose. Ah! Shoes.
And I like shoes.
Fire! It's so cute.